nobody sees the hours, they only see the results. Basically, what this means is a lot of people may look at your success and you just look at where you are, but they won't see the hours that it took to put in. And I think it's very easy to see this as a small creator. You look at other creators and you're like, wow, all that. But you don't see the hours that they put in. A lot of those creators probably put in so many hours, so much countless hours, making videos either didn't come out or just weren't that great, just to build up to the point where they are now, where they can make a video and get 100,000 views on it, or 1,000,000 views. I feel like that's a very big misconception. I feel like a lot of people can look at, and especially getting into YouTube, you probably don't know all that stuff, and yeah. But I feel like most people that have been in YouTube for more than a year or two, and have been in that like kind of space more, understand like how much effort it really takes to even just make a solid video. Like, you may look at some of my videos and be like, oh, those are fine videos, they're not too bad. But the truth is, around those videos, those took me like 10 hours to make. Now, 10 hours is different. I'm not the greatest productive person. I'm not too good at that. I'm still trying to work on that. But 10 hours still is a lot of time. It took me a week to make those last two videos on my main channel. These videos take like 2-3 hours. Because they're a lot more quicker. They're not, like, the editing style is a lot quicker. I can just kind of like bang stuff out pretty easily, which is why I kind of leave these to the last minute, which is why this video is coming out a little bit later. Basically, what the meaning and the main message of this quote is, you can, all the other time, you'll hear a creator that's like made it kind of be like, you know, I'm tired of those sleepless nights just making videos. And you might think to yourself, like, how are they doing it? Like, or you might think, like, why? But the truth is, it takes a lot of time to make those videos, which usually means some sleepless nights. I mean, I don't get the greatest time, like, of sleep. I usually spend only, like, because I have to balance school a lot of the time, and then also making videos. So I'm probably making and working on videos until, like, 2 a.m. and I have to wake up at 8 to go to school. So I only get like at max 6 hours of sleep most days. If not, it's a lot closer to like 5 or 4, depending on the day and depending on the workload that I give myself. Because I'm kind of, obviously you gotta hold yourself to be accountable. If you don't do that, then you're not gonna put in time. It's quite simple. Now, the personal connection to this quote for me is, I already brought it up in this video. It's the hours I put in. I put in 10 hours or so. 10 hours is like a rough estimate in my main channel videos lately. The last 2 videos I made were they both took about 10 hours. 10 hours seems like a lot, but it also can for some people seem like not a lot. I feel like a lot more videos take 20, 30, 40 hours. And you look at those videos that took 10 hours, I mean, maybe they could have been done 8, but you also just look at them and those videos are not too stunning, like, artistically wise. Like, they're not amazingly good looking. And especially when we get down to, like, animation and stuff. Animation is a whole different story. It takes, like, 3 months to make a video for animation. Like, it's crazy. That's why I don't do it. That's why I don't know anything about animation. I just started learning about it in, like, school. I'm like, yeah, this is crazy. But, like, the video style that I want to do for my main channel, it takes time, and it's tough to balance that time. I think for small creators too, it can be like that. It can be devoting, 10, 20 hours per week into a video can be tough to just get that video out there. But you gotta do that, because you're not gonna succeed if you don't put in the time and the hours. It's also tough to put in time and effort, put in like 10 hours. Like, I put in 10 hours, as I said, in my other videos, right? On the main channel. And guess what? How many views that got? One got 30 and one got like 21 as of recording this video. And they've been out for 3 months, 4 months, actually 5 months now. Like, they've been out for a while and they got very little views. I think for a lot of people, they'll see that and feel really discouraged. For me, I do feel that, but I also, in my mind, I'm like, well, I need to put in more time. I need to put in more effort. Like, I look at those videos, I'm like, I could do so much better now that I know stuff. So, it's kind of a double-edged sword. It might seem a little discouraging, but you do have to look at it in the positive side. You know, you can take those videos and be like, I don't like this part of this video. Maybe I can do better on the next one. Like, and just, you know, hit home some points that, you know, you can work on. Yes, I'm recording this in my kitchen. Basically, the lesson you should learn for this quote is that it's very easy to just look at success that someone's already had and been like, they've already, you know, they haven't put that much time in. But it's really tough to see how much hours they really put in. Some people probably put in a lot of hours, and that's why we see burnouts. It's because people put in too much hours, and then they get tired of it and get burnt out. I think it's really a common thing we see in just YouTube in general, and that's the one thing is trying to avoid burnout. But yeah, work on the hours and just put in the hours. Put in the hours as much as you can. That's what I'm trying to do. Now I'm making these videos for anyone that, you know, cares. Honestly, I'm making these videos mainly for me and to keep myself motivated, but also for you guys. I know there's a lot of people that are maybe not in the exact same position as me, but are in a position similar to me. And they could use this stuff, and hearing this stuff from someone that, you know, hasn't per se made it yet, might just be a little bit refreshing. You know, I'm making this for anyone that cares. But anyways, one day someone will see what you've built. They'll maybe call you talented, lucky, gifted, but only you know the true story. And that's the simple part. Only you know the hours that you put in to make these videos. Because in reality, nobody sees the hours. They only see the results.